So explain what we supposed to be doing.
All right. Peace. I'm very, very honored and excited to talk to you.
I'm excited to talk to you.
That's what's up. I can't wait to get in this thing and get it started.
Hold the mic. Hold the mic. Hold the mic. Hold the mic. All them perfect.
The American dream, riding up the road in a four-wheel bus, doing what?
Hold the mic, all them perfect is the hype, this is slight, kill them, bring the candlelight, heard they like, what I bring to the table, on the menu, good and evil, serving Cain and Abel, cut the cable, born sinner, so I pierced the navel, left the cradle, peeped the game, and I put down the Play-Doh, crooked halo, did some things that made me lay low, picked apart a couple pockets from Mr. Potatoes, I'm amazed, dirty money several ways, quit a day job, felt like it was just a waste, got the feeling that I'm bigger than punching the clock. Yes, I figure it all out when I'm bending the block. Gotta watch my surroundings, cause every corner hot. Just ask my father, he'll tell you my daughter never lie. Cleveland, Ohio, Babylon, the Bible tell you about American living, where my skin is sentenced to take me out the mic.
Okay. So this is part of being on the radar. And Swab just said that the people who are on the radar are the people who work the hardest.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to be here with you on purpose.
I'm excited
too. So does that mean that you go hard, that you work the hardest?
I don't want to say that I work harder than anybody else. I mean, I don't knock anybody else. I don't like to be compared to anybody else. All I know is that I do what I do. I wake up every day and I just focus on music. So if I'm not doing anything as regards to music, then I don't see why would I do what I need to do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it. So how long have you been doing what you need to do? How long have you been doing this music? Being creative.
I've been an artist my whole life. So I started off with poetry, then I upgraded from poetry into making my poetry into music, and that was around the age of 13. So I'm 28 now.
You can't be. Stop it.
I'm 28.
Loving it. That's good. That's a 7 cycle.
So a long time. I'm a baby legend here in Cleveland.
Right on. I love it. So what kind of venues have you performed at? Since you're like a baby legend, what venues have you performed at? How did you sharpen your chops?
I perform at local venues, but I noticed that my sound isn't like everybody else's sound. You know what I'm saying? You got the trappers, gangsters, Glocks, and then you got the side of it that's promiscuous as far as female artists and stuff, like, and I don't fit into that crowd, like the club crowd, the bottles, the smoking, drinking, the, you know what I'm saying, shaking, gyrating. I'm not, my image isn't that. So I mean, what I'm trying to do now is just create venues surrounded around my type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Which it's not hard. Yeah, it's hard to find venues like that, so it's just a matter of creating it yourself. Have you found
that the concert, the club scenes, have you found that they support artists, black female artists? Do you find that support in the Cleveland club scene?
I mean, they want what's best for their club. I mean, if you got a club going and you got an event or something going on in a club, that's the type of music they want you to bring, is club music, because they promote in their venue. So, but if you're a female artist that's promoting, shaking and gyrating and all of that stuff, then that might be, they'll support you tooth and nail. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be in that stripper type of mode, or that promiscuous type of mode, then they're going to love that. You know what I'm saying? If you're not in that type of mode, then that's not the environment for you. It's not gonna match. It's like oil and water.
So what I'm hearing is, I'm hearing that you want people to pay attention to the content of your music as opposed to what your face or what your body or what you're dancing, what that expresses. Yeah. Okay, and is that what? And so there's a line in "Hold the Mic" where you say about that spirit, about the spirit that you carry, not the money that you hold. And then there was another line that I love. Separate myself from the horn. So how do you separate yourself from the horn?
Separate myself from the horn is basically not doing what a lot of these women is doing. Like, they go in and perform, they half naked, they got their chest out, they got their goodies showing, you know what I'm saying? And that's their whole vibe, is to twerk and you know what I'm saying? And I separate myself from that type of an artist because I don't want to promote that to my audience, you know what I'm saying? Okay. My thing is promoting female empowerment without it being promiscuous. You don't have to be a female, have to represent female empowerment and represent promiscuity and whoredom within female empowerment. I represent female empowerment, but mine is more of a Queen Latifah MC Light female empowerment.
So this is exactly. So when I was listening to your music, you see who I wrote down, right?
Yeah,
you see that?
Yeah.
So I put down Queen La. So there were certain lines that you dropped, even the refrain. I think especially the refrain on Don't Call Me a Dime and Crash the Party, where I really felt like, okay, I feel that influence. I feel it. Yeah. And I also felt a little Bun B in there. I don't know. It was a little gritty as far as your metaphors. I really liked it. So let me ask you, what was it that inspired you? Where did you write Hold the Mic? Where were you at when you wrote that? What was your mind frame?
I was in my room when I wrote Hold the Mic. And I wanted to be super different because when Hold the Mic come on, it's like Hold the Mic. It's really aggressive.
Listen how she just said that. She
it's like Hold the Mic.
Yeah.
So it's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with hip hop, it's a difference from hip hop and rap. You know what I'm saying? Rap could be anything. You know what I'm saying? It could be traffic, looking at my chapstick. You know, that type of stuff. That's rap. Hip hop is more of an underlying tone that's cultural, that's representing what you're going through, the struggle. It all goes down to the roots of hip hop. So when I was writing Hold the Mic, I'm like, this is who you is. You hip hop. Don't try to put on a persona. Don't try to put on a fad. This is you. You Autumn Perfect. You not like these other females. Stop thinking. Don't think that way. And think of just gritty hip hop. Hold the mic. This is what you about. This is my life. My life is about holding the mic. My life is about my lyrics. My life is about real music. My content. Everything is real. So that's what Hold the Mic. I did that in my room, and it was just dope. Shout outs to Phil Tyler. Phil Tyler made that beat. He's in Germany, but I found him. He made really dope boom bap music. So
yes,
I just loved it.
And I did too. So let me ask you, there was a line in there that also stuck out to me. You said you were back from demons that you couldn't fathom.
I'm back from running with demons you couldn't fathom. I guess I'm the princess who had to go slay the dragon.
Right on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm back from running with demons you couldn't fathom. So I don't have to talk about killing, shooting, you know what I'm saying? People talk about a lot of different things in their music, but I want you to know that I'm telling you that I did do a lot of things in my past, and I did battle with a lot of spiritual warfare in my past. So I'm letting you know this in my music, and it's a lot that goes behind that, honestly. So don't just look at me as if I'm just some weak female MC if I'm not selling sex or if I'm not selling drugs and money and violence. You know what I'm saying? That I don't have substance.
What about
exactly.
guns?
Yeah, exactly. So I have substance in my music. So I don't want you to think that, oh, she just some girl that just picked up rapping. No, I actually have battled some demons in my past, and I want you guys to know that when you see me, it's not your average, you know what I'm saying, stripper rapper or whatever you want to call it.
So speaking of battling, you know what I'm saying? Have you had many like MC battles on these mean streets of Cleveland?
Man,
have you been tested and weathered?
Yeah, I have actually. Chuck the World, shout outs to Chuck the World. One of the first battles that I did was at his podcast, I Am 216 Radio, and I came in there, shut the whole place down.
Did
know
you?
What I'm saying?
Tell me.
Man,
What did that feel like, shutting the whole place down? Because I can imagine it's a room full of men. How many females were in the room?
It probably wasn't any. It wasn't any. I don't think it was.
Right on.
And yeah, of course, I
What
feel
did it
battles.
feel like?
It's every day. I mean, I do. it's every day that I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? I wake up an artist. I'm naturally creative. I'm naturally who I am. So going in there and shutting it down in front of a lot of different male artists and things like that, they look at me, they have to give me my respect. So as long as you give me my respect, there's no problems, there's no issues. We realize that we all just doing music here. There's nothing you can hate, but there's nothing you can do.
Right on. Now, and let me ask you this: when you are in a cipher, do the men always say, "Oh, we're gonna let the lady go first"? You always
no.
Do you get that? Okay.
No,
you
gotta take it.
I used to get that all the time. Oh, we're gonna let the. Okay. I was just wondering about that. All right. So, next question I want to ask you, and I think it was the video for "Don't Call Me a Dime." I love that. I love that. You had, like the scarf on and everything, but you looked so beautiful and so mysterious, and the lyrics were just really, really, I love that.
Yeah,
that
that's actually, I spit that on Facebook, and it got like 30,000 views or something crazy like that. So I was like,
it deserves it.
I was just talking about making an actual music video to that, getting a couple of the sisters that I know, and we're all gonna be dressed like that, head wraps, dresses, you know what I'm saying? And then just kill that. So that's something that I have in store that I'm planning on right now, is shooting a video to that song. But yeah, since it did 30,000 and me just spitting it in my room, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of big numbers, you know what I'm saying, when I actually do the real music video for it.
Where can people find your music at?
People can find my music on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon Music, on my Facebook page, on my SoundCloud page, and on my Instagram page. And throughout your local radio stations. I got radio stations playing me out in LA. I got people playing me in Atlanta. I got people playing me in New York. I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm just networking with a lot of different people. I might not meet you. If you in LA playing my song, I might have not meet you face to face, but I'm networking with people constantly and just shooting them over my music and they playing it. So it's been working for me a lot.
Okay, and so the response to you inside of Cleveland and outside has been very receptive. People are really feeling what you're laying down. They're picking it up.
People are definitely picking it up.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm happy.
So what does the next steps look like for you? Like, what do you see for yourself? And what can we expect from you in like the next 3 months, the next 3 years? What do you see for yourself?
Dropping more music videos, keeping my eyes open for distribution deals. I'm not trying to sign with a record company. I actually have my own label that I just got my business started up. It's called Rhyme House. So I basically am the owner of my own business as far as conducting music business. So I wouldn't have to sign over my masters to a record label. That's not my plan. You know what I'm saying? So my plan is to remain independent, continue to build my networking. If there's a distribution deal in the future for me, go ahead, go with that distribution deal if it's the right thing contractually. You know what I'm saying? Keeping my eye open for different talent. I'm not one of them type of artists that's within myself like egotistical or, you know what I'm saying, anything like that. So I'm open to working with anybody. Like I will work with anybody. If I see and I believe in you and I think that we both can make it together, we both can get to another level, you know what I'm saying? Then that's what I'm on. I'm on all about unification, independent artist unification especially. That's another one of my campaigns that I have. Is regards to Hold the Mic. I'm trying to turn the Hold the Mic into a campaign, working with independent artists as well, and giving them their chance to shine as well. Trying to maybe do a couple features here and there.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a lot going on. But me as an independent artist, everything is on my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Mixing my own sound together. I'm engineering my own records. You know what I'm saying? I built a studio within my own confined space at home. So
and I wanted to ask you. So you write all of your lyrics,
mm-hmm.
right? Do you do your own production? Do you make some of your own beats?
See, that's the thing. I'm not a producer. I'm trying to work with producers and sit down while they're making the beat so that I could catch a vibe, a feel for certain sounds. Add some drums in there, or add while the production process is being taken place. I've been sitting down with producers so that when it's actually they're making the beat, I can actually sit down with them like, oh yeah, we need some kicks right here, we need some drums.
Are they receptive to that when you do that?
Yeah, they are. So I can definitely get some credentials as far as the production, as far as the engineering too. I've been working with some engineers too, watching how they engineer, what tools they using, what software, so that I can go ahead and when I'm making music at home, put together my own songs together. And it's turning out really good. The fans have been really receptive when I go live and I'm showing them what I'm working on. They tell me, yeah, that's a hit. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing that a lot too. Also with music videos, I shot my last music video, Hold the Mic. I shot it on my iPhone 12 and I bought the software to edit the music video myself as well. So I edited a large chunk of that music video myself. It's just about putting my mind, focusing on certain things, but keeping it going, just keeping it going.
So with all of that you have going on, what does your self-care look like? How do you maintain the essence of who you are and the sanctity of who you are?
That's a good question. I found my principles is biblical. You know what I'm saying?
Matthew 5:14.
Yeah, my principles are biblical. So everything is, I put God first. So by putting the Most High first in my life, everything is completely already handled for me. So I really don't worry too much about little things because I already know that the Most High is taking care of me. He's going to bless anything that I do. He's going to bless me in my path as long as I put him first in all things and give him all the glory. He's definitely going to just, lay it out right for me. All I got to do is just jump out there and walk on the water. So, and it's a wrap.
Word.
Yeah.
Yes.
Much.
I love it. Okay. And so let's just switch gears a little bit. All right. Being a female, doing this work, doing this music, what have you found it easy, hard to date, have a relationship?
I have a relationship.
Very good.
I've been with the same guy for 5 years, so he's really amazing. You know who you are.
I love it. And I love that you're keeping it private as well.
But also there is a lot of men who will shoot their shot, and I let them know up front, like, nah, it's not happening. I'm here for music business, all that other extra noise, just cancel it out.
I love it. And how do the other female MCs, how are you received amongst your peers? You know what I'm saying? Do you find that there's a lot of people you want to collaborate with? Do you find that you are supported or are not supported by other female MCs? What's the temperature like?
I'm super supportive. Shout outs to KD380, shout outs to Leggins, shout outs to Piranha, shout outs to China Blow, shout outs to True, shout outs to all of the female artists. Y'all know who y'all is, you know what I'm saying? We communicate a lot, you know what I'm saying? So whatever they need, they got it from me. So they know that. They know how to hit me up.
That's what's up. And how does everybody else hit you up? How do they reach you? What's your IG?
They just DM me. Yeah, Autumn Perfect, IGs, DM me, you know what I'm saying? Shoot me a message, whatever you're trying to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm receptive. I'm always in my Instagram because as an independent artist, I gotta constantly put up stories and posts and, the algorithms that go with the social media. So I'm constantly on my phone.
That's what's up. And if there's anything that you wanted someone out there to know about you, what is it that you want people to know about you that maybe they don't know or maybe is taken for granted? What do you want people to know most about you?
I want people to know that I represent hip-hop. I don't represent this mainstream rap culture that they trying to implement, this artificial corporate, all this artificial stuff that they try to promote. All of this stuff is really just, it's propaganda, it's bread and circus, it's all about money and fame. It's not about substance. It's not about what's the real. You know what I'm saying? And I just want everybody to know that I represent the real. I represent what's really going on in society, not just the baguette chains and the cars and the luxury and the houses and how much money you throwing in the club. All of that stuff is a facade to keep you brainwashed and to keep you under a vibration, a low vibration. You know what I'm saying? So we need to bring our people back to a high vibration. You know what I'm saying? We need to all work and unify with one another. You know what I'm saying? And become the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? So that we can win. But if they got you sleep, You know what I'm saying? How you gonna wake up? That's what I want you. That's what I want them to know.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for letting me talk with you and spend this time with you. You are beautiful and awesome and amazing. And I'm so excited that Suave chose me to do this. I'm loving your work. And I am so much a fan now. So thank you, my lady.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. You be blessed.
All right, you too.